start our meeting so we make it downstairs on time. So we have a couple of things to add to the agenda. We're gonna ratify the support staff.
Not there.
Oh, is that from us? Okay. Approve the warrant articles and add the audit report.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Privilege of the floor, we have approval of
Sarah,
minutes.
Sarah.
Remind-
Sarah, do you have anything for privilege of the floor?
No, I'm good, thank you. Sorry, Sarah. I see you tucked away over there. Gosh.
She snuck in.
Approval of the minutes, December 15th. Does anyone see any changes, corrections to that? Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of December 15th? Christie,
I'll
okay,
second.
seconded by Roger. All those in favor?
Aye.
Abstaining? Opposed? Okay, we got 2 abstentions. Here.
Only abstains.
And Bonnie? Okay. So 3. Okay, Prince, no student report, and Mr. Parsons, principal report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a number of items for you. First one, I'd like to propose that we eliminate the long-term midterms that were scheduled. Obviously, because of the pandemic, what we've done, I would really not like to lose the time, the in-person time on instruction. I've met with the staff on this too. It has their full support. I would recommend that we obviously give a final for the semester courses. They would give a final to ensure that my students don't get hit with 3 finals in a day. I've set up a sheet that the teachers are signing up for the half-year courses. Most of that would be in the 9th and 10th grade for that. So rather than the midterm schedule on a delayed opening, I want the kids in school the whole time. The tests would be given for the semester courses during their regular class on a semester. The year-long courses, we are going to propose finals on that. Teachers, if they choose to, will give some sort of assessment if they want to in a long-term midway, but not during that midterm schedule. So what I'm asking, obviously, is to not use those for the days were cited because we had 1 snow day. So that would have made our window for the midterms January 15th to the 21st. So I would send home a letter to the parents saying this year the administration midterm exam has been canceled for all full year courses. Final exams for semester-long course will be given during the exam window of the January 15th to the 21st. There will also be a change to the midterm exam schedule posted in the academic planner. These days are now regular school days and no longer will be delayed opening days. Classes will meet as they always do, with final exams given during regular class times. To make sure that students are not overwhelmed, students should not have any exams or assessments during this time in full year courses. The spring final exam schedule will remain in place and as scheduled at this time. Please reach out to your school counselor with questions or concern. Any concerns or comments from the board? So I'd be looking for a motion to approve that.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second, motion from Tim Narrow to have a full day, include the midterms in those full days. Seconded by Maureen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Second point, I would like, if I may, we did not run the 9th grade seminar. Those are those 4 half-year courses for 9th graders. We use those teachers. I use those to reduce class sizes. So what that meant is that our freshmen stayed, rather than going to a half structured study and a seminar, they stayed in the full 90-minute structured study hall where they have the attention of their freshman teachers. I'd like to recommend that we say the same for next year and use the structured study hall as a full 90-minute structured study.
Next year?
Next year.
Semester.
Next year.
Oh, next year.
Next year. I'll need a motion for that too.
Can you tell me what the purpose is for next year doing that? Is that for next year's ninth grade?
Yes, because
Oh, yeah,
what I
right.
have to get, I'm sorry, Maureen, I didn't put this properly, but I've got to get the program of studies ready,
Yeah.
because we have move-up night, so, I'm not the fortune teller, but I would rather be safe than sorry and say we can't offer that.
Got it. Okay.
If we're in the same piece.
Thank you.
Phil?
Is this, obviously, it's a change from the philosophy of why you did it in the first place?
Not really, Phil. Again, I needed to come up with the 6 feet and the social distances. I needed to cut
Oh, I
class
understand.
sizes down.
We're
Correct.
talking next year.
No, it's not because of COVID. It's not because of COVID.
No. But at this time, I don't see us running, offering structured study. I mean, a seminar for next year under what we're dealing with now. I wouldn't be ready in January, February to propose that to the freshmen, incoming freshmen.
Oh, okay.
So the courses we did, it's like, we did a SAT prep in math and English, we did a study skills, that piece, and we did digital portfolios. So the kids came out of that.
Is
Does a student take a class instead of the structured study?
No, not a ninth grader, no. They're in a team, they're in that structured team, so they're in that piece.
Okay.
They get to be, all their ninth grade teachers are in that piece at that time.
Okay.
So they'd have the full 90-minute structured study. Yes?
Is there a possibility that, like, if things do look better?
Anything,
then
yes.
You could move back to that if you know,
Yes,
so-
I could, we could move back to
I think it's
that.
better to plan
Yeah.
like you are, for
Correct.
sure, but if things look like.
Inflating their schedule as we see it right now.
Right.
Because we do the scheduling in February. I've got to have all that information for you guys ready.
No, okay. yeah.
So I'm just trying to be proactive. But we can go back, like Chrissy said on that.
Okay, so you want a motion to eliminate freshman seminar?
For next year. And
20
go with a full structured study.
21, 22.
Yes.
Who would like to make that
I'll make
motion?
a motion.
Bonnie, seconded by Christie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Abstaining, opposed?
And last, I'll give you an update on winter sports. We're in full practice mode as we speak. Our first game is scheduled for the 11th, and that would be unified basketball and JV and boys basketball versus Newfound. We're staying in that area that we did in the fall. With our indoor sports, we are recommending that we limit spectators, and what we would do is people would be allowed 2 persons per roster. So if there's 30 students participating in that sport, they would allow 2 students per that. So we'll have to monitor that to make sure, and obviously when we're in the gym or any indoor activity, it would be masked up full-time. That's just for information use. And then we've got good numbers in basketball, girls and boys, unified, tremendous numbers. Skiing, wonderful, and wrestling, too. So, and everyone is requiring a mask except the skiing outdoors, the downhill skiing. Right.
Bruce, any streamlining or videoing or how, because we're not going to have
With the
spectators?
Not to my knowledge, Lisa, no.
Okay, all right. Great, thank you. I was asking that.
Thank you.
Is that
I
it?
think people want it, if you can.
If I can, I'll,
Yes.
yeah. I'll try, but,
Andrew can do it.
and we have the play coming up. We do have the play coming up on the 15th, too. They're in full mode, too. That's going well.
And will that be on YouTube or anything?
That would, yes. Did you see the concert that Mr. Gunn put on?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, did a great job. Kids did a marvelous job. I got a lot of feedback on that.
That was great. Okay, that's it.
That's it for me.
Great. Committee progress reports will be January 19th for teaching and operations. Discussion items, we'll start with budget hearing prep, which might include some of those items.
So the only piece for the budget hearing prep is that Roger is
was nominated to present the budget, so he is ready to do that. In your black folder are all the handouts, including the new budget and the draft warrant articles, but we'll vote on those after the non-public to move forward with that. That's all I have for budget hearing prep.
Okay, great. All right, and we'll go on.
I just have the audit.
The audit.
Okay.
Clean audit, so it's just something that we wanted to report out, that you accept the audit report, right, Dan, as far as that goes, so.
Okay. All right, a motion to accept what was that now, 2021 audit, or, yeah, is that right?
No.
No, 1920
1920.
audit.
Just 2020.
Bonnie, seconded by
I'll second.
Roger. All those in favor? Great. Opposed, abstaining? Super.
Just real quick, with our next meeting, we have the deliberative session at 6:30 on the 2nd. So I was gonna see if it would work out if we did the board meeting at 6 and then the deliberative at 6:30, if that worked. Does that work for everyone?
Does that work for everybody?
What is it again?
The 2nd at 6 for the board meeting, 6:30 for the deliberative. And we do the same thing, start up here and then just head downstairs. We may have, I mean, I don't know if we need a bigger space in the cafeteria based on the history of folks that come. I mean, no? We could always move it to, no, okay. It will be in the cafeteria. That's all.
Okay, other business. Do you want to, Roger, add?
We're going to be talking about that in negotiations.
Okay, all right, super.
So.
Board member concerns? Everybody's good. And privilege of the floor, sorry. Okay. Okay, a motion to go, no, yeah, I need a motion to go.
So I make a motion to go into non-public for the purpose of personnel and contract negotiations.
Super, all right. Seconded by Sam, roll call Tim.